Hell, I'm not even the same girl you knew 2 months ago. Let's be real about it. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liyah, for those who are new, for those who aren't. Welcome back. So in honor of us being in Q4 of the year in the last month, we're going to talk about how people in your life and from your past sometimes act like it's a crime to change, to evolve, to want to do better or be a different person, and how to approach that and deal with it. Like, I think people fail to understand I'm not the same girl that you knew at 16. I'm not the same girl you knew at 18. I'm not the same girl you knew when I was 20. I'm not the same girl you knew when I was 21. Hell, I'm not even the same girl you knew 2 months ago. Let's be real about it. And I think the most annoying thing about it all is the fact that people will literally try to push who you were onto who you are. They can't let it go. They can't let who you were go. Even your mistakes, things you said or done, or just the way that you acted, they can't let it go. They try to force that onto the person that you are now. They try to force your past onto that person. And I think that's the most annoying thing ever about it all. And sometimes it's your family, your old friends, maybe an ex-child, I don't know. But they just won't let you evolve. Regardless of how far you've come, they may simply continue to try to push the narrative of your past and who you were onto your present self. People act like you can't change the way you think, you can't change your appearance, you can't change the way you feel, you can't change the way you approach things in life. And they call it you acting funny or acting new. And I think that's very bitter. I think that's a very bitter thing to do to someone, especially if you see they've made a positive transformation or a positive pivot and you're trying to water that down or downplay it, or you're upset about it, or you just can't accept that for them. I think that it's just very weird. And I think that that's the part of growth that makes a lot of people a little uncomfortable, especially if they are stagnant or they haven't tried to have some character development, self-development, or improvement. I think it makes other people uncomfortable, and I think that's when you start outgrowing your environment, people, family members, for just relationships in general. You even outgrow your old self and your old habits, your old ways of thinking, your old ways of speaking, your old ways of believing. You outgrow all of those things, and you also outgrow your surroundings and the people within those surroundings, you know. And it's a beautiful thing if you let it be, but it's hard, you know. And it is frustrating when people try to put you in this imaginary box of your old self and your past, and you're past that. Like, that's old news to you, sister. It is frustrating when people try to put you in that box, but I think once you realize you don't have a point to prove to anyone, the only person that you need to answer to when it comes to yourself is you, that's when it becomes a little freeing, because you don't have to answer to them. They want to put you in that box, so be it. Maybe they feel a little more comfortable when you're in that box. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe it makes them feel better about themselves when you're in that box they're putting you in. Maybe. The only thing that matters is that you accept the person that you are and that you're trying to become, and you accept your past, your mistakes, and you move forward. And I think a lot of people have a hard time moving forward. That's also why they make it harder for others to continue to move forward and they try to pull them back to what they were. And it's because they struggle with just moving forward. Let it be. And they struggle with that. And like I said earlier, sometimes when you start changing, people will say you're acting fake, you're not acting like yourself, you're acting odd, she's acting weird, she's acting strange, oh, she's acting brand new. Yeah, you're right, I am acting brand new. Like, why don't you stop acting old? Why don't you start acting a little new? Maybe things will turn around, you know? And the part of, oh, she's not acting like herself, or you're not acting like yourself, one thing I can say, don't ever let anybody try to tell you who you are. Only person that tells you who you are is you, okay? Don't ever let anybody dictate who you are, or try to tell you that this is not of you, or you're not being or acting like yourself, especially if you are acting in the aspect of improvement and growth. Don't let anybody try to tell you who you are. No. You set the tone for that in your life. Whether it's good or bad, you set the tone for that in your life. Now, I have had people in my life when it was in a negative aspect, they're like, Liyah, this is not you. And you know what? It wasn't me. But it also was me, because I was acting that way. But like, it was not true to Liyah at her core, you know? But in the aspect of, oh, I'm a different person now, I have grown, I'm no longer the person that you knew, I have improved in a positive way, and they try to tell you that's not you, don't let anybody try to tell you who you are, that that's not of you. No. And you know what's true. You know what's true to yourself. Don't let anybody try to tell you that you're fraudulent to yourself. No. You know your intentions. You know your feelings. Your growth is about where you're trying to go, who you want to be. Okay? That's what it's about. Looking ahead and being presently here. Do not let someone else define that for you. Please and thank you. And also, do not let people make you feel guilty for it. You got every right to develop, improve, and grow without the feeling of guilt. You do. It's only fair to you. You do. Okay? It's no need to feel guilty for who you were. You're no longer that person. Hence the word were. Okay? You're no longer that person. Don't feel guilty about it. Okay? And if you need to distance yourself from, you know, anything or person that's making you feel guilty about it, or making you feel like just bad for not continuing being the person that they want you to be, that's ultimately what it boils down to. They're holding on to the version of you that they had access to, and they may feel you drifting away. And just distance yourself. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Distance yourself from people who won't let you be and won't let you improve as an individual. And it be hard, but it's worth it. Trust me. I've outgrown a lot of versions of myself. I have lived a lot of lives, and I'm only 22, child. And I've outgrown a lot of environments and a lot of people. And sometimes distance is the answer. It is the key to it all. You just have to distance yourself to become who you need to be, or who you want to be. So that leads me to saying that you are allowed to change. You are allowed to want change. You are allowed to evolve. We're humans. That's what we're supposed to do. We're humans. That's what we're supposed to do. We've been doing that since the beginning of time. Evolving. Okay? That's what we're supposed to do. Some people will leave. Some people will catch up. It's life. The world and the sun will shine tomorrow. The world will keep spinning regardless. Celebrate who you were, celebrate who you want to become, and celebrate who you are. And also, within the midst of celebrating, make sure you protect that. Okay? Make sure you protect that. I think that's the most important thing. Protect it. Own it. Take pride in it. And don't be sorry about it. Don't be apologetic about it. It's nothing to be sorry about. You have to be unapologetically you. And when it comes to this, you have to be unapologetic about yourself. That's the episode of Liyah's Law today. Y'all, we're gonna have a great rest of this year. We're gonna have a great 2026. We're gonna have, child, everything's gonna be good. Okay, we're gonna be good. Okay, and maybe by the time I upload this video, which it will be today, is Sunday. Thank you all for 800 besties. Thank you for 800 subscribers. Because right now we're at, let me see, 798. Yeah, we're going to be 800. So thank you in advance. And the next video probably will be a Liyah's Law, but the video after that, it's more than likely going to be a vlog. Because your girl is going to New York. Concrete jungle, wet dreams are made of. That's where I'm going for the holidays, of course. But yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. I love y'all. Make sure y'all have a great day, and make sure you lock in Q4. I think I will make a video about like maybe rebranding or transitioning into the new year. I don't know. Locking in. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. I love you. Bye.